Well, I've got fantastic news because through the national insurance company now, it is the government who's going to be holding these shares. So there's no risk at all. And I can assure the regulator in Kenya, I can assure the investors in Kenya, and can I also reassure all my brothers in Kenya that the investment over there is 100% safe, because now it's going to be held by the government of Mauritius. This is what the Prime Minister has announced. But there is an administrative process and a legal process that we have to follow, and we are doing that. We had a meeting today, Cabinet met, and then of course we are going to go to Parliament. There are some changes that are going to be brought to the Insurance Act as well. And the National Insurance Company, which is set up and which is owned by the government of Mauritius, is taking over those assets, will be taking over those assets after all legal procedures have been followed correctly. Then basically there's no risk at all, because the 23%. The other thing I would say is in Kenya is not affected by this at all, because it's only a 23% holding, and but there's no consolidation or there's no control which is exercised on Britam, on the entity in Kenya. So it is isolated from what has happened here in Mauritius. We shouldn't sort of try to bring that together, because it's not the case. Having said that, I do understand that when a company is listed on the stock exchange, that there are certain ripple effect. Those ripple effects probably have been felt, but now I'm sure that the situation is going to improve, because it's the government of Mauritius giving the assurance to all the Kenyan investors that we are stepping in. And for me, this is the perfect opportunity for us to go and do even more business in Kenya in terms of financial services, not only insurance, but many other products in terms of asset management, in terms of wealth management. And that's why I said before that I will be personally leading a delegation to come to Kenya to meet our brothers there and to see how we can improve the fantastic relationships that we already have, government of Mauritius and the government of Kenya, and to further our business relationships. The other thing that I'll certainly be looking at with my other colleague ministers is how we can improve the air connectivity between Mauritius and Kenya, because if we want to be close and we want to have that relationship, strong bond, we need to be able to fly in and out easily. And that's another aspect I'll be looking at. For me, Kenya is a fantastic place. I've been working in Africa for a couple of years myself, and Kenya is a fantastic place, and we will use this opportunity. As I normally say, here in Mauritius, in the face of adversity always lies opportunity, and this is the opportunity. Working together will bring more capital to both countries. This is what is known as the synergy effect. And, we've got really good ties in terms of, being part of Africa, being part of COMESA. Mauritius is also part of SADC. And there's lots of things we can go together. Where there's a will, there's always a way. There's going to be a decision which is going to be made by the person who's going to be appointed to look at all of that. But what I'm saying is the National Insurance Company of Mauritius is taking over. Those 23% shareholding in Britam will be under the National Insurance Company of Mauritius. And of course, we are going to look at the opportunity to, because what is the National Insurance Company going to do? It's going to secure the interests of the policyholders, and by doing that, you have to secure the assets which match those liabilities, those policyholders' funds. And that the person who's going to be in charge, there's a board also which is going to be running that particular insurance company. We have at least, I think, 3 actuaries who are on that board. And they will make the decisions which needs to be made. But what I'm definitely saying is that the investment of all the investors in Kenya is definitely secured, because it is the Mauritius government giving the guarantee now.